I trained as a medical doctor in India in the late 1990s and distinctly remember that mental health conditions, seeking psychiatric help, were seen as a taboo back then. Things have changed in the last few decades in a very positive way. People are more aware globally about mental health conditions and the fact that these can affect us at different stages of life in our normal daily life, and seeking help is okay. Now, where more work needs to be done is in the area of parity of esteem. There is a need to value mental health equally as physical health. That means that those with mental health issues, with mental health conditions, should have the same level of healthcare access as those with physical health conditions and issues. This is very important, especially in the area of tobacco cessation. And I'll tell you why. From the work I've done over the last nearly 2 decades now in tobacco harm reduction, and specifically focused on the disadvantaged tobacco user populations in the last nearly 5 years in the UK and in low and middle income countries, what I've learned is this. Users of risky forms of tobacco who also have mental health issues for which they seek mental health experts guidance and treatment are often let down by their healthcare practitioners. And that's very unfortunate. And then, having dug deeper in why this may be the case, we have found out that mental health professionals have been trained to identify and treat some of the more difficult conditions, let's say severe mental illness and other addictions. And they often disregard the use of tobacco as a priority, which means that they ignore the fact that a lot of people who smoke but also have mental health conditions, especially those with severe mental health illness, die and on an average 10 to 15 years earlier, not because of their mental health condition, but because of primarily being driven by tobacco related diseases. And so it's an important thing to not miss and forget that the physical health impact of an addiction to something like cigarette smoking and tobacco can impact outcomes in mental health patients who also happen to be the ones who consume far more cigarettes and tobacco than the average population, and who are disproportionately impacted because of the impact of smoking on their mental health as well. So for more than one reason, mental health professionals need to prioritize tobacco cessation among their patients and help them understand the challenges in quitting tobacco, help them with the right level of support, behavioral interventions, as well as available pharmacotherapies and nicotine replacement therapies. So there is a lot to be done that we can do for mental health patients, especially those who are smokers, and help them find a way out of smoking and lead a healthier, happier, longer life, and managing both their mental health and physical health outcomes in the process, positive outcomes, by the fact that they will be quitting smoking, but also that will impact their mental health positively. So these are areas that I'm very passionate about, having worked in the UK and in India and elsewhere in this area for a while now. We understand the challenges, but they are not difficult and impossible to surmount. It needs patience and diligence. I'm positive and optimistic, as always, about how working with a range of mental health professionals, other stakeholders, and patients, understanding their needs and giving them the right level of support can lead to a happier, healthier society. And this month of World Mental Health Month, given that anxiety is a topic that's been focused on, I think we should all sort of rise to the occasion and give ourselves that assurance that there is hope here. It needs diligent effort, and the challenges people face globally have not reduced, they have increased. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't have a good go at it and work towards a happier, healthier world. My best wishes for this month that is being celebrated to raise awareness, but also have actionable items for tangible impact.